Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Welcome back, Press Starters, to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we're discussing 6 easy ways to find mentors. Mentors are everywhere. The force is with you, whether you realize it or not. I like to believe everyone that enters our lives has something to teach us. We wouldn't be who we are without everyone that crosses our path. Some people come into our lives to teach us smaller lessons, and others play more key roles, like a Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Gandalf, or a Dumbledore might. In my life, I've had many mentors: parents, teachers, gurus, bosses, coaches, peers, and even written material. A lot of people think mentors are hard to find, but there are plenty. They're everywhere if you know how to look. Here are 6 types of mentors to keep a lookout for. 1. Parental Figures. Few teachings resonate with us as much as those from the ones that raised us. Our parental figures have the most influence on our early development and shape how we interact with society. My mom and dad taught me many lessons growing up. I still find them to be a great source of wisdom to reflect on as new and different issues arise. 2. Teachers. Teachers teach us the things outside of what our family teaches us. They are usually our first exposure to information outside our core sphere of knowledge. A good teacher taps into what's important and makes us feel seen and understood for your differences outside the family. Consider continued education in place of a traditional mentorship. You're never too old to learn. 3. Books. Books, and now the ever-expanding internet, expose your brain to cool new things, even entire new worlds we didn't know existed. They can be a good substitute for physical mentors, so don't rule out paper-based or digital mentors. In fact, my free ebook is a great place to start. 4. Bosses or managers. If you truly want to level up as a leader, find a mentor in your field. If your boss or manager is unable to put the extra time in, a coworker with more experience can also help. When possible, choose someone who has recently graduated to the level of experience you seek, as the knowledge of how they got there is more immediate. 5. Hobbies. Hobbies can be great guides for making philosophical and general life choices. Also, shared hobbies can lead to joining mastermind groups and other organizations of like-minded individuals with great advice. For instance, a group of leaders in the video game industry may get together on a platform like Press Start Leadership. It's happening soon, so watch out for an immediate update in the future. 6. Friends. Interpersonal relationships are great teachers for having uncomfortable conversations. While there's a different dynamic at play than in the workplace, there's still a lot to learn from relationships with friends. Also, making friends in new communities is a great way to expand our options for mentorship. So think twice before saying you haven't found a good mentor. You probably have. Different types of mentors enter our lives at different times, and they're all equally valuable. Keep your eyes peeled, your mind open, and remember to ask for help. More people are willing to give you their time than you think. Are you currently looking for a mentor? Contact me for one-on-one coaching. That's this week's episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Give us a follow, a like, a share, and even a review if you feel like it. We'd really appreciate it. Cheers. If you haven't downloaded my free ebook, 5 heroic leadership skills. Click on the link in the description. Tune in next week for your next episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thank you. Oh, hi. Man, the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.